Hello everyone, welcome to another lesson of this course, and this is the 8th lesson in the series. So let's begin. This is about me. I'm a poet, a traveler, a student of English literature from University of Delhi, and I love to sing and listen to ghazals. And I just completed this book, The Alchemy of Desire, and I will recommend not all of you to read this, but some of you can read this, those who are adult and under adult supervision. So it's a bit kind of that book, you can understand from the title of the book. So if you want to, you can read this book. It's a good read and it's a critically acclaimed book. Many critics have said very good things about it, example V.S. Naipaul. So, and it's also by Tarun Tejpal. Most of you must have heard about him, the guy from Tahelka. So he's the one who has written this book. So that was about the book, and this is about this course. So please rate, review, recommend, and share my videos. And if you have anything to say, if you have any queries, any doubts, please mention it in the comment section below. So let's begin this lesson. The first word is from SSC CGL 2012 examination, pragmatic. Pragmatic means dealing with things in a way that is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations. For example, in this picture you can see there is this person who is idealist and the another person who is pragmatist. The idealist person is like, dude, I have so many ideas that would revolutionize life on earth and bring awesomeness to mankind. So this is the person who is idealist. He's saying this thing. The another person who is a pragmatist responds. He's responding by saying, how about you just take out the garbage and do the dishes for once? So you can see the difference, right? One is talking about something that is airy, that is not substantial. He's talking about grand things, but not about anything that is practical, that is real, that actually happens in real life. So that is the difference between somebody who is an idealist and somebody who is a pragmatist. So let's see the part of speech. The part of speech is adjective, and let's see the mnemonic that is here. PRA, the word PRA, which can be pronounced as pra. So pra is for practical and pragmatic. Both have this word, these three letters in common, PRA. So if you remember that PRA stand in pragmatic stands for PRA in practical, so you can you can learn the meaning of the word, and but by just learning that PRA in pragmatic is for PRA in practical, and there is no room here for anything theoretic. So PRA is for practical and pragmatic, and there is no room here for anything theoretic. So that is how you can learn the word and its meaning. Our second word is gregarious. Gregarious has three different meanings in different contexts. The first one is fond of company and sociable. This is the most common meaning. The second is more specific. When we talk about animals, in context of animals, gregarious means living in flocks or colonies, and in terms of plants it means growing in clusters. So basically there is a kind of togetherness, oneness. There is a kind of number of individuals that are involved when we talk about this word. Even if it's about some person, then it's the first meaning, some animal, then the second one, and some plant, then the third one. So basically all of that gives us that there are multiple numbers of people, animal, or plants involved. The part of speech is adjective, and you can see the picture. So I don't want to convey this idea that somebody who is sociable and fond of company must be partying, but that is one aspect of being sociable. So you go to parties and you do all this stuff. So that is one way of being sociable. There are multiple ways, so this is one way of it. The mnemonic here is Greg. Let Greg be a guy, and Greg is fond of people and is always curious about their stories. So if you combine Greg and this RIOUS of curious, you get the word gregarious, except the letter A, you get Greg and Reyes. So if you remember these two words, let Greg be a guy and who is fond of people and is always curious about knowing their story, you can remember the meaning of the word, because somebody who is fond of company and somebody who is curious about the story of people will always be sociable. So if you remember these two words, curious and Greg, as a person who is fond of people, you can remember the meaning of the word as well as the word. So let's go to the next word. Our next word from SSC CGL 2015 examination is conscientious. Or conscientious means wishing to do what is right. So conscience, it is derived from there, conscience, the word conscience, and it means wishing to do what is right. And the part of speech is adjective. So this picture shows the very common picture to show what is right or what is wrong is displayed by this kind of thing where you compare what is right or what is wrong. So that is the picture. That picture has this significance. Let's see how we can figure out the mnemonic of this word. So con is a sign. Con, the word con, C-O-N, means cheating somebody, and this cheating is a sign that you are not doing what is right. So con is a sign that you're not doing what is right. Sign here, obviously sign means I am referring to the sign, that is, it is a hint that you are not doing what is right. The sign in the word conscience, actually, I mean, they both are, what do you say this? There is a particular term, homonyms, homophones, I guess. They both are homophones. They sound the same, but their spelling is different and their meaning is different. So they are homophones. And so this is the way you can learn this. Con is a sign. So con is opposite of what is the actual meaning of the word. Wishing to do what is right, while con is something that is wrong. So in this way you can learn the meaning of the word. Let's go to the next word. Our fourth word is genealogy. Genealogy means a line of descent traced continuously from an ancestor. So we do this when we study literature, or especially in Mahabharata, we use whenever we study Mahabharata, or whenever we watch it, we trace this genealogy. Okay, this was the son of this and this was the son of this. So this is a kind of family tree that is made. And here is the genealogy of Noah. Noah is considered to be a philosopher in Christian mythology. So this is genealogy of his family. And the part of speech is noun. So let's see the mnemonic here. Study of genes. Genes, from genes you can understand it as generations. So gene plus logy. So it's a study of generations. That is how you can remember it. Logy, you all know that logy is a study, and gene is, if we consider here, gene can be considered for generation, a substitute for generation. So gene plus logy equals genealogy, and therefore the study of generation is called genealogy. So this is how you can learn the word and its meaning. Our fifth word is stupendous. Stupendous means extremely impressive, like this beautiful picture here. Something that is extremely impressive can be called as a stupendous. So if you want to give compliment to anybody and you don't want to use this word that you're looking impressive, or you're looking extremely impressive, you can use this word, you're looking stupendous. And if you want to describe any scene, any anything that looks very impressive, you can use this word instead of you saying very impressive. So how you can remember that meaning of the word? The mnemonic here is stupid and thus. So anything that is stupid ends thus, and you become impressive, or you become stupendous. So stupid and thus, and you become stupendous. So stupid is obviously opposite of impressive. Something that is not impressive is stupid. So stupid if ends, that means something impressive begins. So stupid and thus, and you become impressive. So stupendous is stupid and thus. I hope this is clear, and that was it for this lecture. Thank you for watching, and leave your feedback and comment in the section below. And if you have anything to say, any suggestion to make, you can write it down. I'll make sure that your suggestion is taken and your doubts are clear. So thank you for watching. Till then, take care. Goodbye.